minutes ago, of course, the riot has broken out in that area as well. In the morning, it wasn't, you know, the crowds were not as big, even here in Nairobi, in the central business district. But as the day continues and as the hours pass, we're seeing different towns as well, you know, coming into these protests. People are asking the government for different things. This is just a few minutes ago, I do believe. There is a bonfire there and people are gathering. Hafid, you were saying something about, you know, the right of the police.
Yeah. So I was attributing all these forces to the leadership of all the police forces and also the political leadership. You saw a president acknowledging and even, I can dare say, celebrating that police have done a good job by killing innocent citizens.
Right.
A minister stands somewhere and says police are allowed to use live bullets. I don't know which law they're reading and which one we learned somewhere, but these forces that is being used are purposely used by the leadership.
Now, Joku, there's a word that came in that the president used. He said, these people are anarchists. Maybe, you know, as an advocate of the High Court, could you just tell us what that means and what implication it has to people who are protesting, calling people criminals and anarchists?
Anarchists are basically individuals who like to overthrow the current government.
Right.
Individuals who like to do away with the status quo. That is who an anarchist is. I think that is very far-fetched. The president considering that individuals who are actually out there fighting for their rights, he could go to the extent of terming them criminals. He began by terming them treasonous.
Yes.
Then he went to criminals. And as you were highlighting earlier, the names, they keep changing the names based on the narratives. They try sell one narrative, they realize it's not selling enough. They try take another narrative, they realize it's not selling enough. My appeal to the president would be, I think, to this extent, we have gone so far, it's now the 5th week into protests.
Right.
All he should have done, instead of calling people's names and looking for blame games and looking for individuals where he can take the rage towards, is if he sat down and resolved to actually settle these issues, these protests will end. But it appears the president has a very big problem swallowing his ego. It appears that it is either his way or the highway.
Right. Looking at